Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Nice
play, straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, 11, MT.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. Dad, Dad. 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Dad.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. His first throw is an interception. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
We've set it down from 37. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll go play action. Buying some time right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Side! Side!
He's got it on the bootleg. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's get set. Side!
3rd down, give to Brown. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Right, 8, 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Side!
Burrow on 1st down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yard line.
Side!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And have him gain up a handful there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Side! 11, 11, 11, 11. Side!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it!
They'll start the drive with Blue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, looking for options. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Blue. Rolling into enemy territory. take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Motioning the tight end now. QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll throw for it. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19.
Pass play coming here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On the ready.
The sack makes it 3rd and goal from the outer reaches of the red zone.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate. They run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to fight. And the play went right over his head. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Sending them on the dive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Gun.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. Wide 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Hot.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Cowboys out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They have it 3rd and 7.
Wide 80. Hot.
Air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Deputy.
Blue here from the pistol. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Third down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Cowboy Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. He forced a 4th down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Wide 80. Wide hot.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, ready?
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 2.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Hey, can. 12, 12, 12.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, 3rd and 15 now following
11,
that delay
11.
of game.
Gun. Dot. 11. 11. Dot.
3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Okay.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 12.
Ready.
And the Cowboys
Pat the 60.
first down.
Pat the.
Blue gets the handoff. Jukes his way into space. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 43. They're throwing it. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Come on.
Tight end going in motion here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air on third and long. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan battle with the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Going trips left here as they get sent. First and 10.
White 80. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Burrow from the gun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
From the gun against Brown. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Past the 25. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And they'll take the lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the right side is caught by Ferguson. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. There's Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trusting tight end.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And it's Cowboys first down.
Up the middle, Blue. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That's complete right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Flying forward on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
I'm one, ready?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. White 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 10-yard line.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. That's played at the 43. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, back all 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the tackle. He has this down to the 34. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Anderson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Blue running to the right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
He'll work against the blitz. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Mikey, 18. Here we go. Here we go. Gravity line.
Back to throw. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Running back sent in motion. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Right in.
They give on 2nd. It's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's just set. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Ooh, he made the most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12. 11 MT. Take.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A 3-yard loss.
So out now comes the punter.
It's fourth down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Let's go. Kevin,
Going with blue here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Give on second here to blue. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
4-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 12.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throw here, third down. And screen here to blue. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Got it. Ready?
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow to the air now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
On third down, here's Burrow. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 right, left wing 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
And they are all the way into that red zone.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet.
Hold the ready.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions, go.
He's going to throw this one. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready, steady.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Chased out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
For the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
White 80. White 80. Go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
White 80. What is that?
The option. Here's Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, Burrow to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Brown on the inside give. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1-1, ready? Get it! Let go!
It's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
31. Bengals 21.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
For Cincinnati.
And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd. Pass him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, you can find a completion just like that.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Keeps it moving, and he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 21. Brandon
recovery now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. 27-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down, looking for options. Getting out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11, behind.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's get set. Dot.
There's a dive up the middle. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Dot. 180. Dot.
Back-to-back carries here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
Bengals 28.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Ready.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
5-yard line.
Ready.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Dot.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. From the gun, again to Brown. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's get set. 180. Dot.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's cut. This play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Hot, hot. 180. It's hot.
Burrow from the gun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it?